What's up, you guys? It's TK Profit from Profit Takers. I wanted to come in and do a quick charting session at the top of the week. We look at the news, see where the volatility will be for that week, and from there we find our trade setups. So let's go ahead and dive right into the market. So at the end of last week, we were looking at gold. We found the area that we could see a possible bounce on gold. Everything worked out well right here in this area. Now we want to see what's going to happen between these two structural levels. So right here, this is our structural level of resistance. Let me get this out of the way. In this area here, this would have been that structural level of support on this time frame. So we want to see who's going to win this tug of war battle. And if you keep your trading simple and looking at it from that aspect, only identifying the major levels of resistance and the major level of what the hell? I just slaughtered that word. Y'all got to give me a second. Give that word a proper burial. But yeah, once you look at trading in that aspect, you'll be able to keep it simple. One thing that I see a lot is I'll see traders with maybe 4 or 5 different levels of support and resistance within one swing. Now, on the micro time frames, you can use them to monitor your position. So let me give you an example. Let's see, on this 3 hour, we see we got a clear downtrend. The lower we go down, let's say we're on the 15 minute. On the 15 minute, you have more noise, so more price movement. So you can use it when you want to spot your flags or maybe add to your position, but for your overall trade, you want to make sure that you use those higher time frames, okay? So right here, this is the area that we're taking a look at on gold. Beneath lows in the market, anywhere you see relatively equal lows or those places you see relatively equal highs, you'll find that those are the areas that most traders, they like to place their stop losses, okay? And if their stop losses is there, so is money. So what we do is we look for those areas so we'll see where the market truly wants to go. And I'll show you what I mean. So this is a perfect example right here. Let's take a look at this area. Before price made that major move, you see it started to make relatively equal lows right here in this area. Now, for all other traders that are looking for the buys, they place their stop losses right here in the area. And what does the market do? It drops down to capture the money in that area. Oh, wrong button. No, that's the wrong button. I went way too quick. But yeah, from there you see that drop in price. A real quick drop to capture that money right there in that area. And once it's tested, you get that move to the upside. So as long as you can be patient enough to spot those areas and then learn how to identify the major structural level, then you put yourself in position of making a nice position with your trades. So let's take a look at this. Let's say you did enter in this area and we wanted to honor the lows for our stop loss. This is the value, the real value of using this type of approach when it comes to your setups. If this structural level right here, this structural level of resistance, if this is your next target, that's only a 1-to-1, almost 1-to-2 trade. If you just wait until that structural level is retested, you almost get a 1-to-4. So this is how patience and a disciplined approach can get you closer to being profitable when it comes to your overall winning percentage. If you got a bunch of 1-to-2s, of course it's going to take a while to compile that. All right, so right here at this level on gold, we're going to set an alert because this is where we want to see what's going on. Set an alert below, set an alert above. And from there, we'll figure out what. We'll figure out what we're going to do with gold. Yep, so we're at a major level on this 4 hour. If we get a bounce, there's a big chance that we can see a break above the highs. Same thing, vice versa. If we get a break beneath these lows, this entire move could be somewhat of a bear flag. Now, the reason that I figure out which way it could go, whether it's to the upside or to the downside, is because you never want to get stuck in a single bias. If you only can see sales, the market could give you a clear sign or pattern that is going in the opposite direction, but you'll refuse to take it because you're stuck with that single bias. So identify a major structural level beneath the zone that you have identified as a key level and find one that is above it, so you'll know what to do if the trade goes against you. Okay. Let me finish checking out the news. We need to see how USD JPY would turn out. So we're expecting to see the lows broken, but price kind of respected that 50 EMA and pushed back to the upside. Right now it's retesting the high right here on the 4 hour. I'll zoom in. But this was our entry. These two trade setups. This move led us in both of those trades. Price pulled back to retest the lows on the 4 hour. And now we're retesting this high. So we need to see what happens right here at this area. If price breaks above, what is this? Our 786, then we could expect a continued move to the upside. If it continues to respect this level as resistance, especially without violating this high right here, we'll see it breaking those lows. So at this point, it's just playing the patience game. The part that is the most terrifying to traders, waiting. That's why everybody turns into scalpers, because of the fear of losing, the fear of seeing yourself in profit and then giving all of the profit back, versus understanding the true way that the market moves, understanding market manipulation, and then putting yourself in a proper position mentally to execute under those conditions. So we'll leave that trade open. So we got a lot of Euro news during London. Okay. So last week we took this Euro AUD sale. We hit all targets. And now we got news. Let's see. So right here we can say that the momentum is still on the bear side. After our TP was hit right here at this area, price pulled back and now it's retesting the R12 and 9-day EMA. So depending on how it responds to this low here, we'll get a clearer picture of what could happen next on Euro AUD. But it's real simple. This is the high that it presented. This is a low. It could continue to play in range until the London session. But if it breaks beneath this daily level that I have set here, I just wait on the retest and I'll take a continuation of the sale. Vice versa, if we get a break above those highs right here at that 9 and that 12, same thing. We'll take that moving in the opposite direction. We just need to see how strong this 200-day EMA will prove to be on the 4-hour time frame. Now, it is a strong level of support because we got not only that 4-hour 200-day EMA, but it lined up perfectly with a daily zone. Okay, so just extra pieces of confirmation that's adding to the puzzle. So if we do get a break, there's a good chance that we could see a nice fall on Euro AUD. We got these lows here that haven't been retested. Also this zone here. So what I want to do is I set an alert to see if price falls beneath this area. I also put an alert right here so we can see if price breaks above. This way we can have more of a reactionary mindset and we don't have to sit around and stare at the charts. Let's drop that a little lower right here. But just looking at the way it's set up, it's a good chance that this thing could just be a bear flag. It could also continue to this level right here before falling. So that's why we want to wait. What time frame is that? Oh yeah, that's a double top on the 2 hour right there. Yes, on the 2 hour time frame, we get a break beneath the 200 Then price forms a double top right at the retest. Yeah, we very well may see that continuation in this downtrend. All right, so we got this mark that we're looking for a sell. We want to wait until this level is broken. Man, this level hasn't been retested on gold. We gotta honor this level. So one thing that I used to do before I got hired as an analyst was get caught up into people saying, well, it was too far away. And I would tell them, hey, I'm just looking at the charts. This is what the charts are saying. And every time those levels would get smacked, they're looking at me in shock. But man, if you just pay attention to these major levels, they have to be retested. It's a part of growth. It's a part of life. There's nothing that you do to grow or get better in that you don't have some sort of pullback or a sense of failure with. Same thing with the market. It cannot get higher without pulling back. It cannot break a high without breaking a low. Kind of like some yin and yang type situations with the market. But that's exactly what's happening. So once you not only understand that, but get comfortable with operating in chaos, because really that's what's going on. People are going crazy. It is a lot of money moving. But once you get comfortable operating in chaos, man, I guarantee you this thing is easier than you think. So let's see, we're here. Boom. So let's come back during the London session. We're going to figure out what happened with this. Like I said, we do have a double bottom there. A double top that was formed right here. But wow, look at that. So, really cool if you guys don't know or didn't know. A double top, or this pattern that looks like an M, and a double bottom, this pattern that looks like a W. They're reversal patterns, and they show you when a trend is going to change. So if you see price going up and at the highs it forms this, it's about to come down. Vice versa, if it's going down and price forms this, it's about to go up. Now, to give you an example of it right in front of you, right here with these candlesticks, that's exactly what happened. So I never tell you nothing I can't show you. So we got this double bottom right here. Price went up, this double top, and price came down. Now it's retesting this. When you see a battle between two reversal patterns, that normally means you're trading in between two structural levels. What I mean by that is, let me draw it. Let's say we got a major area of resistance down here. Price move up, hit a major level. Now you see a rejection. You get a double top, double bottom. That's normally where consolidation starts to begin. And the best thing that you can ever remember when you see something like this, wait until it hits either the high or the low. Whichever one it hits first is going in the opposite direction. Again, I said I never show you nothing. Well, tell you nothing I can't show you. Let me show you that. Okay. So right here, price started the battle, create that consolidation. Underneath it left this area. What did price do? Before it went up to hit those highs, it dropped down. And then it went in the opposite direction. This is the only thing I use to trade. This is the only thing I teach because it gives you trade setups like this, a 1 to 12, entering in this buy, understanding. Let's get rid of that. That's not the buy. Entering in this buy, understanding that concept. So we were so excited about the sell, we didn't jump right into the buy. But just saying, we entered in right there and we only took it to this level. That's a 1 to 19. You put up $100, bring $1,900 off of a simple concept. But the only things that separates you from identifying and being able to properly execute it is your mindset. And that's why we focus on our mindset series when it comes to this company. It's nothing that I can give you that can help you until you break the barriers or the prisons that you create within yourself. So traders don't fail because of complexity. They fail because of lack of discipline. All right, so we got what we want with Euro AUD. Euro CAD, we already called the sell. It already hit TP1. So that was our entry. That's our first TP. And right down here at the 50 fib, price made a double bottom. But it pulled back to retest this structural level, which also just happened to be right by the 200-day EMA. So we want to see if this area of resistance will hold. If it does, we'll see a continuation in this downtrend, and we'll see price break beneath those lows to give us a continuation of this downtrend to hit the TP2. Let's see. That's the clean test. Okay, so right above these highs, we got a lot of rejections forming, and with all of those rejections forming, the thing that we talked about earlier is happening. The market is building up. Go back. The market is building up liquidity. Let's check. So when you look for major levels, because I know I'm saying that a lot, when you look for major levels in the market, what you want to do is look to the left. Look at the past. And if you just stretch this line across, this was definitely a major level of structure right here on the 4-hour. You got multiple rejections underneath. Once it broke above, it acted as support multiple times. So it's definitely a major level. If price breaks it, this could be a valid bear flag. But it could also help price continue moving in the opposite direction of this trend right now, which is a downtrend. This could be a move that breaks it. So again, the same thing we did with the last chart. We'll just place an alert above and place an alert up below it. So with these alerts, you really remove yourself from staring at the charts. That's why we focus on the fundamentals and price movement. There's no reason to sit up and stare at these damn charts. It's either gonna go up or down. And depending on what time frame you're looking at, it may take a while. You can't look at a 4-hour or a 2-hour time frame to find your setup and then expect your entire trade to play out within the next 30 minutes. Something that can help you develop comfort, start looking at how many pips would occur in a single time frame, especially in an impulsive move, right? So this is a 4-hour time frame. Say this candle open right here. So right here, that was like 30 pips in, oh, that's not 4 hours. That's 69 minutes. That's a little over an hour. So in a little over an hour, when the market is impulsive, you'll see about 30 pips. Now this monster candle right here, we can see that this does not happen too often. But in case you see something like this, it'll only be about 2 to 3 times more. So either 60 to 90 pips within an hour. And this is only when you break major structural levels. That's when you see those types of moves. But outside of that, keep that in mind so you can slow down and be patient with your trade setups. Yeah, we got those alerts set. We need to see what happens because price very well could just pull back to retest this 236 right here, breaking above this double top. Oh, look at that. That's a really ugly one, but right there on the 30-minute, you got another double top that falls right on the 236. Now, the only reason I thought I should check and look is because of the, let's go back. Oh, dang. It's because of those relatively equal highs right here. You may be able to play this both ways. Where would it go? Oh, the TP3. And this is pretty much all I do to add to my positions. I have a position. If it starts to winning, I'll just find the areas that we could possibly get a pullback, and I'll add to that position. I'll have a buy and a sell open on the same position. Yeah, it's a great area. All right, so we've done our part here. Right. So our last trade set up on Euro Pound, we took buys. All TPs got hit. Same thing. As soon as our last target got hit, price rejected. Now, wow, same thing. Another key area. If we do not get a break of this high right here, huge chance we can see a continuation to the downtrend on Euro Pound. So let's see if we break above. Cool. What time frame was that? So right here on the 1 hour, let's see what happens right here. That's pretty smooth. So we got Euro JPY at one of the levels that we were taking a look at. Okay, I see that. Let's see what happens right here once price retests this level of structure. Yeah, because we need to figure out what this move is right here. This big move right here, is this thing just an upward channel that's about to break the highs? Or, oh shit, that line was terrible. Ah, here we go. Or is this entire move just a bear flag? Yep, that's what we want to figure out. So let's set some alerts right here at this area. Let's see. So if USD JPY breaks above the high, okay, that's the next level. Oh, not on the 4 hour. What is this, the daily? Oh, okay. That's something from the past. We got a double top on the daily.
I recommend La Roche-Posay body cream. One application a day keeps very dry skin away.
Yeah. So really, if we get above this major level right here, there's nothing really stopping it from heading to those highs. So we're either gonna see this slight pullback right here on USD JPY, or we're gonna see a really nice uptrend. Right now, these highs are the thing that's standing not in the way, but standing as the final test. We got these highs being created. Right there is where we get a break of that uptrend. Price starts moving to the downside. We retest these lows and get pretty healthy price movement moving to the upside. A rejection here and here, holding this level as resistance right now. Uh-oh. If these highs are not broken, great chance we'll see a drop in price to break beneath this low. Now right here we had a flag. Normally before we get a continuation in these uptrends, we'll see a drop beneath structural levels to retest levels like these, and then the market will make that move. Yeah, so we've done our job again. Got these alerts set. Euro USD. Okay, so we got an area that it's attracted to underneath that we got marked already. Right now, I'm pretty much just trying to see how far I could possibly pull it back. Okay. Get a pull back to there until Tuesday. Then price just drop. 13 minutes left in that candle. I think we can possibly catch some buys. Let's see. Looks like a double bottom on a 1 hour. And the 30-minute. Okay, we got a lower one on the 15-minute, and price just broke above the 200. All right, cool. So that'll be it for tonight, man. We can go ahead and get out of here. We got these key levels marked up in the market. We know what we want to do. If price goes up, we're going to take that trade after we wait on that pullback, of course. And if it breaks that level, we'll just take a sell going right to this level. All right, cool. So that'll be it again. After I start back analyzing stuff, I really love that shit. It's kind of hard to walk away, but let me get out of here. For you guys that want to start, you don't know where to begin, head to our website, ProfitTakersEU.com. I'm going to show you guys how to set up your demo account, your live account. Teach you how to practice your trades, how to place them, monitor them, and also give you a trading plan. We also give you the free trial to our Mindset Series, Structured Breaking. This brings everything together, teach you how to become more intentional, show you the power of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Then we have our 6-week journal so you can practice using that intentionality. We also got a few books available on Amazon, 6 Steps to Practicing Consistent Results. We also have some merch available, you guys, so support the vision. Take advantage of our beginner bundle or tier 2, and remember, you're only one trade away from living. Why fight to stay the same?